Welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick, man, I want to do this real quick. I had a guy comment on one of the videos about I showed a video footage of me taking a transmission out, but I never showed him me putting it in. Now, guys, like I say all the time, these are not tutorial videos. It's just video footage of me working. Okay, I can't do tutorial videos. Tutorial is pretty tedious for me. Okay, I would have to explain every little thing that I'm doing, and I'm not cut out for that. So I decided to prop the camera up somewhere and record me. What I'm doing right here, guys, I tell you what I'm doing in simple terminology. I'm saving my back. Okay, nowadays, guys, as you age, you have to start working smarter, not harder. Okay, did y'all catch that? Smarter, not harder. Now, y'all see that little transaction right there? Some of y'all can guess what that was, right? Yes, service writer bringing me another ticket. Now, I'm sure y'all also can read lips, right? Look at this. I'm sure y'all can make out what I'm saying. More BS. Yeah, it turned out to be another transmission job, guys. And what's crazy, I'm not overhauling these transmissions, so you would think anybody could swap out transmission. They won't let us overhaul them like we used to. I used to overhaul a 62 TE 2 times, at least twice a day. All right, now because of the price of the parts, we regulated to replacing them. Y'all heard about my 70%, the 70% guideline we on. If the price to repair it is more than 70% to replace it, we simply have to replace it, and that is what I'm doing. And that's the case on mostly all of them. So we're basically R&R, man. But I do not want to blow out my back. So y'all see what I'm doing? I'm using the lift to pick up the transmission. Back in the day, we might would have had 2 or 3 guys come over and grab it, pick it up, set it on the jack. No. We don't play those games no more. Now, the instructions, guys, some instructions in here. I finally decided to pick this up and look at it. I mean, look at it real good. Hold tight. Let me show y'all some of the things I found. That's interesting what I read in here, guys. They really want you to verify that this transmission is up to date. I'm talking about electronically, the TCM. They want to make sure it's flashed up to date. And they also reminding you that you should flush the cooler. Okay, yes, guys. Nothing worse than putting a brand new transmission in a dirty cooler. So after I'm done, I will be flash updating the controller to the latest and greatest software, as well as reverse flushing the cooler, guys. Check it. If it's restricted, I will have to replace it. That is very important. Now what I'm doing now is transferring the old equipment to the old transmission, because I got to put the old transmission back in the box and turn it back in. Okay, remember, guys, they have copyrighted music playing in the background, so I'm just going to narrate through this. Now I'm prepping myself to install it. Okay, this is a brand new transmission, guys. Remember what I said? 3 years, 100,000 miles warranty. That is a lot, okay? I don't know too many people gonna hang on to their Caravan for another 10 years, all right? But you have 100,000 miles on this one. Now, guys, that doesn't mean you do not have to service it. Yes, you still have to help maintain it and help prolong the life of it, all right? I'm just merely, they pay for a new unit. It's not warranty, so yeah, it's in their best interest to try to make it last as long as possible. Now, before I go in, guys, there's a couple of things I do. I check the flywheel, make sure it's not cracked. I check for oil leaks right in this area. That is the oil filter adapter inside that area. If you see oil leaks in that area, you likely need an oil filter adapter housing. Okay, I always check this stuff before I install the transmission. I'm trying to line the torque converter up right now to the flywheel. I don't want to have to do as much turning. Okay, so now let's get this thing up and get this thing in, guys. I'm having a little fun. Never mind me. I'm clowning a little bit. I'm kind of happy, man. Life is beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta love what you do in order to enjoy what you do. I actually love what I'm doing. Like I said earlier, as long as my health stay up to par, I will continue to work on cars. So, but for now, I got to get this transmission installed. That is what I'm doing. Line it up properly. Okay, guys, you guys doing this stuff at home, oh, more power to you. I can't do it. I barely can do it on a lift. So, God forbid I had to do it on the ground. But to each his own. I understand. You got to do what you got to do. So, continue to do whatever it is you have to do. All right, now I got to put the upper bolts in. I left the motor mount up top attached. So, now all I'm doing is lining it up and attaching one bell housing bolts on the top and one on the bottom. Now I can attach the upper motor mounts. Once I get that bolted down, I'm done with the jack, guys. Whoever needs the jack next can proceed to use it. All right, so let me tighten this down. Then I'm gonna let the car all the way up, which means I am now done installing the transmission to the engine block. Okay, now there's still a lot more work to do, guys. Whoa! Told you guys I like to have fun. But there's still a lot more work to do, guys. I got to install the suspension and the engine supports and the brackets and all of that good stuff, okay? So I got more work to do. But for now, let me get this car up in the air, let it all the way up so I can proceed with installing all the rest of the goodies. Y'all ready? Let's get it, man. Oh, psh, 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 psh. I was supposed to have some sound effects right there. All right, I got it in, guys. Now let me just simply install the rest of the bell housing bolts. Now, guys, I'm done with this part of the video. What I'm gonna do is let some bonus coverage play by, bonus technical questions that I do on my live stream. Remember, live stream every Sunday and Thursday, 8 o'clock p.m. right after Astro Auto Repairs at 7 o'clock p.m. Y'all join in and watch both live streams. All right, stay tuned for the bonus coverage. Let's get it.
Wait. The training was squealing and stopped pulling. If I turn it off, then start it back up, it would go again. I drained the fluid and filter. The squealing did stop, but it's still not pulling. My friend, I don't know what vehicle this is. It doesn't matter because it sounds like your front pump was starving. All right. The only way you can starve out a pump, what's before the pump, is a filter, because naturally you want to filter out the incoming fluid. Most transmission, you're gonna have your pump, and you're gonna have a filter right under it or above it. If it's a 9-speed Z-up transmission, that filter is on the top. Go figure. You have to take the whole transmission out just to replace a filter on a ZF 948 TE transmission. Transmission service? Oh yeah, it'd be about 10 hours. 10 hours? Yeah, because I gotta take the transmission out to replace the filter. Watch this video right here. I'll speak about that. I'll card that later. But my thinking is, here's my whole thing. The minivans have that problem, big time problem. My whole thing is the torque converter. And when I try to explain this, I catch a lot of flack because for some reason people don't believe a torque converter has clutches in it. Yes, guys. Now I don't know about other makes and models. A torque converter is a torque converter. It don't freaking matter, okay? Yes, lock up clutches. There's a clutch inside a torque converter. Over time, a torque converter, the clutches inside a torque converter would wear. On this particular minivan model, which is a 62 TE, they just wear. They wear more than they wear a lot. Okay, it wears in the form of debris. Anytime a clutch wears, debris will follow. It could be a stick. It could be a clutch on a car. Debris will follow. That debris has to go somewhere, and the transmission is gonna wind up in the bottom of the pan. And remember, there's a filter down there that's designed to filter the fluid. As your filter is sucking in new fluid to feed the pump, that debris that came from the torque converter that's in the bottom of the pan finally gets to the filter, and now the filter is clogged up and it's trying to feed the pump, and the pump going, give me some more, give me more, and start whining, I'm starving, and the gears in the pump essentially will fail, and you're done in some cases.